What if an ancient device could predict the heavens with the turn of a tiny crank? The Antikythera mechanism, recovered from a shipwreck, was operated by turning a small hand crank linked via a crown gear to the largest gear, gear B1, moving the date pointer about 78 days per full rotation. This simple action unlocked a complex astronomical calendar hidden within bronze gears. How could such a modest motion reveal the secrets of solar and lunar cycles? The front dial of the device features two concentric circular scales, an inner zodiac ring and an outer movable ring marked with days and holes. This arrangement allowed users to align the zodiac with the current date, while the outer ring could be shifted to track longer cycles. What hidden calendar lay within those perforated markings? Modern analysis reshaped our understanding of that outer ring. Research by Budiselik et al. 2020 identified 354 intervals on the ring, suggesting it encoded a lunar calendar rather than a solar one. This finding aligns with earlier calculations by Warren and Bailey, who reported 355 intervals. Could the mechanism have been the world's earliest lunar calendar? Contrastingly, Malin and Dickens estimated the number of holes as 352.3 plus 1.5, concluding a low probability for a 365-hole solar calendar. Their statistical approach challenged the long-standing belief that the outer ring represented the Egyptian 365-day solar year. How did scholars reconcile these divergent counts? Earlier interpretations had assumed the outer ring mirrored the Egyptian civil calendar, a 365-day solar system. Yet the Sothic and Calippic cycles embedded in the mechanism indicated a 365 plus 1 towards 4-day solar year, echoing Ptolemy III's calendar reform of 238 BC. This nuance suggests the device could adjust for the quarter day by moving the outer scale backward 1 day every 4 years. Did the ancient engineers anticipate leap year corrections? If the ring indeed tracked a 354-day lunar cycle, it may be the first example of the Egyptian civil-based lunar calendar proposed by Richard Anthony Parker in 1950. This hypothesis links the mechanism to a broader tradition of synchronizing lunar months with civil timekeeping. Could this bronze marvel have been a prototype for later calendrical reforms? Beyond the outer ring, the device's dial marks the sun's position on the ecliptic for the current date, while a lunar pointer tracks the moon's motion using epicyclic gearing. This pointer approximates the moon's elliptical orbit and follows an 8.88-year precession cycle, showcasing sophisticated astronomical modeling. How did such intricate gearing achieve these predictions? Michael Wright later demonstrated a lunar phase indicator within the mechanism, a half-white, half-black sphere driven by a differential gear, rotating to show the moon's waxing and waning. This visual cue would have let users glimpse the moon's phase at any given date. Could ancient observers have used this to plan agricultural or religious events?
In 2008, scientists reported that the mechanism also calculated the timing of Pan-Hellenic athletic games, integrating the game's dial that travels anti-clockwise and is divided into 4 sectors with year indicators and names of the games. This suggests the device served both astronomical and civic functions. What festivals could it have forecast? The rear of the mechanism houses 5 additional dials: Metonic, Saros, Games, Calippic, and Exeligmos. The Metonic dial, covering 235 months and 5 rotations, reflects the 19-year cycle that aligns lunar months with solar years, while the Saros dial encodes the 18-year eclipse cycle, marking 223 synodic months. How did these concentric cycles interlock within a single device? Glyphs etched into 51 of the 223 synodic month cells on the Saros dial specify 38 lunar and 27 solar eclipses, providing a predictive eclipse calendar. Yet scholars note the absence of any true sun pointer or planetary orbit indicators among the fragments, leaving parts of the original design a mystery. What celestial motions might have been omitted? From its intricate gears to its multi-layered calendars, the Antikythera mechanism stands as a testament to ancient ingenuity, yet many questions remain. Did its creators envision a universal timekeeper, or was it a specialized tool for elite scholars? As we revisit each dial and inscription, the curiosity sparked in the opening scene returns, reminding us that the full story of this bronze oracle is still unfolding.